Philadelphia, PA. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a guy who went to prep school right here in Philly, DeAndre Swift. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play, picked up a nice chunk of yardage. And if you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he's got room. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, 63 yards. And the Lions need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken from about the 12. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Now they go screen. It's complete. They find some open field here. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the... He's got an escort as well. And
play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First down. Throwing is Hurts. And he'll throw this. Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Second down. Here's Hurts. Buying time to his left. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Only took him 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. He had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached, being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. 80 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
They start on the ground here at Sanders.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 46 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. James Bradbury there to make the tackle. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Swift. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Slide. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Goff. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Lions will use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 4th down, Goff steps away. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Goff, a handoff here to Swift. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Lions have taken the lead. So his strong 1st half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this 1st half, he's missed an extra point. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
It's a second down run with Sanders, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
79 Broncos.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Forced out to his left. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
113 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Goff. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Bro, how do you drop that?
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
The Sanders has got it complete. No gain on the screen there, and 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Shitty Eagles,
you're more
bro.
balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Hurts. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st down, Hurts There goes a deep ball, end zone, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
The final shot before break here. Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he brings it back. In the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
Huge play for the defense. What a turn of events. They get the fumble return for a touchdown. The last play of the first half.
And how about the defense providing a score, amping up not just themselves, but the entire team as they head into the locker room.
And does that change the locker room speech at half?
There shouldn't be much of a speech necessary now. They got things going their way.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the
That's
break.
how we make
and
something
we welcome
happen.
You back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
So after the run for no gain,
Goff
here's
sucks, no
2nd
wonder
and 10.
why.
They go play action with Hurts. That one complete down the field to Smith. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme. Get a little bit more pressure.
Your opponent is dog shit
Carolina
goddamn.
did that against Denver. They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Slot man moves right. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Yo, WSG bro.
Back to throw. And they were looking to set up the screen, but that's going to be incomplete. Almost wound up going the other way. Well covered defensively, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
If your son RJ get on COD.
That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Yo, WSP Viper.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
WSG.
Looking to throw. That's
this your father.
Sanders. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Yee.
70 Lions.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
Dane.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a
MHM.
one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
He need to get on COD though. He suck at Madden to so. I play COD.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have
Type
not scored
G.
a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? They'll try the left side with Gainwell. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
I have 2034 wins on Warts and 2.0.
Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage
I
in
mean
the line of
234.
scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Going for it with Sanders. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand.
Bro.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well...
Down the numbers. There he goes. The 40. The 20. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, 98 yards. And the Lions have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick.
That
He's
is
been
crazy.
in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
They'll try to run with Swift. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
On the move, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's why you
So
don't
the big
play the
gets him all the
play.
way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, they certainly have their
Holy
share of
shit,
troubles
nice
running the
game.
football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
On the draw, here's Sanders. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Rolling to his left. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
The penalty yards marched off as they'll try again on 2nd and goal. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
And they've used him in the
emoji
past.
black flag, emoji black
They
flag.
get it to him again on the screen, and it turns into a nice positive play.
Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
He'll look to throw.
And once again, this is Sanders.
Touchdown, Eagles! Miles Sanders, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
W.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Boy, a potential game changer there here in the 4th quarter to kick that out of bounds. And now they get great field position at the 40 in a tie ball game.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 43. Swift going to try up the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Here we go on 4th. Goff out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
W.
Here we go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And some room to work. A big play there for Philly. 41
Get it up, Neil and FG with 2 sec.
A gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Neil don't play.
Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Now they got time.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
The receivers have been running them ragged. Maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
That why you Neil and FG. Still got time or not.
So now here come the Lions up to go for 2.
Through.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
He missed it. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
They'll try and run it in.
Wait,
and
what?
He is in for the 2. I still can't believe they went for it, but they've got themselves a lead here late in the ball game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
OSH.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious.
Gen fast as hell.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, My
Get
replacement
close
may get
and
an
win with
opportunity.
FG.
Your head better be on.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Picked by Tracy Walker.
And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill.
Game.
The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did. Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. And they will take a knee here.
And how about this finish? Able to take a knee.